I feel like the one, like Jet Li on screen display. They can't fuck with the kid, they hit on the vibe, that's what you meant to say. It is what it is, they stuck with the lies, I cannot forgive.
So you need Jet.
What's up, man?
You already know the vibes, man. What's good? We back. What's up?
And we got the artist Jalen.
What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? It's been a minute.
So Jalen,
Yeah.
what made you start doing music?
I mean, jump right into it for starters. There's multiple reasons. I want to start with my aunt. My aunt Rochelle, she used to be, spitting her raps next door with my cousins. I've been listening to them. They going in the cypher. But other than that, my daughter and my personal reasons. But I just always had the gift of just writing.
Right.
I free write, doing poetry, thanks to my mom and my dad in the back playing beats. So I just took all that into consideration while being on the block with my homies, and they just telling me, like, bro, you nice with it, why not just carry it forward? So that just carried the torch. I just said, go hard, pressure on it.
Do you feel like it's difficult for up and coming artists to kind of get the exposure and just, get the recognition from the fans to really like take your music to the next level to, go full commercial?
I say yes and no, only because we live in a time frame where nothing is really set as far as sound development. Nobody really wants to let the sound grow on them. They look for a new sound every other 2 to 3 months. But depending on what type of artist you could be, if you versatile or you got like real talent to the point where you rapping or you singing, yeah, I don't see why not certain songs can get you over that hump. But
Right.
with me, it's like I wanted to take my time with it anyway. I didn't want to just go out there and just start letting everybody know I could spit. I want them to understand that it's somebody behind this right here. It's a story within it. So all my fans is basically going off of the fact that I'm actually me. This is my life that I'm rapping about. Anybody else in a scenario, whatever the case may be, if you really got that skill and you consistent, I'm pretty sure you can get over that hump, depending on your location. It's Philadelphia right now. They got their ground to the. I mean, they got their ear to the ground, and everybody tuned in. Like the minute you make a track, even if you small, you start it out, you push it out the right way on SoundCloud and share it amongst your friends. I'm pretty sure the hood will find out.
They gonna walk you down.
So when did you know that music was for you, that you wanted to pursue this path? Like, when did it really hit you? Like, okay.
2018. Like, that was a wake up call. Like, the way Operate Again just took off and how everybody responded to it, I felt like, all right, this is something I can really do. This is something you should do. This is your call. And if you ignore it any longer, it's just going to be wasted talent, wasted youth. And I'm not with that. Like, I at least want to apply and get a what if out of this situation. So once it hit me, like, look, that one track is out. You can't stop.
And that's funny you say that, because Operate Again was just a snippet.
Right.
He ain't even give him a full track. That was just like a minute and some change. It's like, I ain't gonna say he put it out there to test it, because we already knew what we was gonna do with it, but I guess you could say we put it out there to test the fans.
Right.
To see what they was gonna think of it. So once he put that shit out there, we pumped it a little bit. They started pumping it themselves. They was coming back to him, giving him.
Jay, what's your story behind the song Back to the Hot Box? I see that was one of the fan favorites, so let's get into that.
Well, for starters, is a reference to Back to the Future, if anybody know. But like, the reason why I called it Back to the Hot Box, because I like to smoke, so it's for the recreational use, for the people who like to get fried. And I was just chilling in the crib. I had to find a groovy type beat. I just got in my bag with it, like, oh shit, like, yeah, I'm the man for real. I'm feeling like Smith. I started with Nick, some shit just like Landry Field. Like, I just I just felt like I should catch the beat that way, because it'll bring out it'll bring out your high much more, or whatever you're using, your vice at that moment. It don't even gotta be for like just getting high purposes. It was just on some, all right, this is a groovy beat, let's get involved. So it's, it's for more than other bases besides that. But overall, yeah, like, you in that hot box, for everyone who knows what a hot box is, yeah, that's the whole vibe that I wanted to bring. Like, that's that track for real. But I appreciate everybody that got involved though. The video is coming soon, for sure.
So what's an average day look like for you two?
It's an average day.
Yep.
Shit. A little bit.
a non-working day for me, like when I'm just relaxing on my leisure time. Excuse me. The aroma. But right now, I want to say I write. I'm always writing, like often in my, on my time period, but my leisure time consists of writing, outsourcing, finding the things that I could do as far as my music and getting a promotion out set. Like I deal with a lot of music on my off time. But other than that, reading a book, catching up on my YouTube files, going into the rabbit hole. I be getting involved in my downtime. I work out, catch up on my sports. I'm a heavy sport fanatic, so I dive into that. I tap into my podcasting. It's multiple things and multiple lanes that I try to get into, but there's only so much I can do because I got to prepare for work as well.
Facts. I'd be more intrigued on that side too, to piggyback off what he's saying. But also kicking the doors. What I mean by that is what they call coming outside. I've been outside, you feel me, getting my feet wet, communicating with different faces, having sit downs, talking to different people. I like to call magazines and meetings. So a lot of shit for real, man.
Getting involved, staying connected.
None of the days really be typical.
Yeah, they don't be up typical, I'm gonna say. We try not to, keep it up typical. We try to set the standard so as though we getting things done in a way where we can enjoy our downtime efficiently. Because there's a lot of things that people do throughout their day. They're not really content with it. They just gotta do it because it's there, or it's the situation or the circumstance. I don't want that. I don't want to create that environment. I like to live on my time. I like to actually get things done,
But
outside of the norm. But
to piggyback off of them, our downtime ain't never really downtime. We a duo, we a team. Outside of the S.U.E camp, me and bro around each other a lot. So we lock in on a different level. So whenever I'm down, his mental up. Whenever he down, my mental up.
Right.
And vice versa. So we be clicking in different ways.
Yeah.
So we always in the lab, even when y'all don't think we in the lab coming up with new shit, trying to, show love to the fans, trying to come up with different shit for the city.
Right.
Everybody in Philly doing music at the end of the day. Shout out to all of them. And we just trying to capitalize, leave our mark too. So we always come in a little different, you mean?
Yeah, that's definite. That's a definite.
I like that, especially when you said when he's down, try to pull him up and vice versa.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, we locked in.
Try to make sure we feed off of each other on that type of time. Like, keep each other's spirits lifted. Let me get my voice a little more. But yeah, we try to make sure that we both keep each other on our toes with it. Because it's like this entrepreneur life, there's no rules to it for real. You just 2 feet in. And if you really are 2 feet in and you're sturdy with it, you got to make sure you got a good team, a reliable source, or a reliable person. I wouldn't say doing it alone doesn't get you there, but I'm glad me and him lock in. Because it's not too many people that can really lock in on that type of time. But yeah, if you got somebody that you can rock in and rock out and really channel your energy with, and y'all just leveling up off of each other, take advantage of it. Go in, tap into that potential.
You hear him, tap in.
I already know the vibes, man. Next level always loaded. Y'all know what's up.
So pick your brain a little bit. Explain your creative process. What is it like preparing to write a song or to create a rap?
He's showing y'all something now.
I mean, I enjoy the recreation. I do. I don't want to say it's a help because I go off of my experiences. I'm an experience type rapper. It's circumstantial, so the beat plays a major role in what I'm getting into. Like, the feel for the beat gets me going more than anything, but I also go off of the fact that I feel like if I feel like getting in my bag, like just freestyling and coming up with work that I need to come up with, I go off of the beat from the rip. But if I'm just trying to write a full song and I really want to tap into my element, I'm replaying scenes in my head, people that I ran into, encounters. Like, I'm really digging. And then I find a way to go off of the format. Like, all right, this beat speaking out this type of emotion. Whatever the beat is bringing out of me, that's what I go off of. And if I'm really feeling that right now, like, all right, this matches what I really feel, I get the vent. I start typing, writing, whatever the case may be. I even be talking. So, like, I get to it. But how I deliver it every time is something I should work on because I don't be feeling how I speak, if that makes sense to the people out there. I just be really trying to get it off my chest sometimes. But I'm gonna tap in a little more because my process is deep. It is.
From the outside looking in at his process, I've been trying to understand that shit. Listen,
It ain't easy.
it ain't easy. It ain't. Some days I think I got it down pat with it. I'm like, all right, I understand this process. He'll run up 3-4 fucking EP, and I'll be back at phase 1. Like, all right, so what he got going on for real, for real? And then some days he'll come in and he'll just run some beats and just not write nothing at all. Just talk to me about, you know, like he said, running down his history or, you know, real life events on how he about to piece shit together. So I'll be rolling with it a little bit. But from the outside looking in, I say his creative process is lit. It's different. Because at the end of the day, it's fully organic, number one. He using nothing but his real life experiences and, you know, his everyday endeavors. I'll put it that way, as he go along. But the best part that I like about it is he can mix and match with it. Like, he can include some of mine's in there as well and make it sound like, you know, it just happened right now. Which to me, I feel like it's hard.
How did it all start?
Me and bro was in the lab, man. I had just rekindled with my guy. I had just came back in the mix. I was living life, you know, trials and tribulations, all that good shit. Came back in the mix with bro, and it's crazy because he's been talking about it since we was probably in like middle school on our way to high school. He just like, yo, this So Universal thing gonna be popping, bro. But we never really locked into it for it to be straight music, which is funny because it's not straight music, but you know, that's just the frontliner. But we've been talking about it since, damn, before 09. Like, we just been chopping it up and trying to actually make sense of the situation. But when we really locked in on it, like bro said, it was 2017, 2018. We finally sat down. We did all the, you know, the proper work for, you know, to lock it in as a business tip. We made sense of the situation with his music on all plats and all that. So I want to say the So Uni shit really came about 2018.
So what do you plan to accomplish this year? Like, what's your goals this year?
The goal this year is to get out more, as much content as possible. Working with my cousin here, you know, my man, Psyche D.
Way more exposure, man.
And you know, we about to get sturdy. I don't like, y'all know how I go. I don't like to leak too much, but yeah, I'm definitely trying to work on new material, build new bridges, better rapport with my people, and, you know, build a new process. And I'm hoping that my fans appreciate it for real, because it's been a minute. And now that I'm here and we're here, I plan on taking it to another level. Like, that's all I'm gonna say. As far as his goal, because we both, you know, we together with it, but he might got a different goal than me.
Y'all see me smiling already, so I already know what it is. Like, at the end of the day, it's a lot of goals to name for real, but definitely trying to get to the next level. Number one. Number two, like he said, way more visuals, way more love. I'm trying to connect the dots, do some more sit downs with motherfuckers. I'm on the type time where it's like all that shy, beating around the bush type shit, that shit out the window, man. Like, I'm trying to talk to these people. I ain't even gonna say motherfuckers. We're gonna keep it where it need to be at. I'm trying to talk to these people, make sense of the situation. I'm trying to get my man where he need to be at. I'm trying to feed the team the right way. So Uni, we definitely up next. Y'all be chanting there along with us. So it's time we get out there, man, show these motherfuckers what it's heading for. So at the end of the day,
elevation.
For sure.
We about to manifest, we about to elevate.
For sure.
We want y'all part of the journey. You know how it goes. S.U.E gang, Universal crew. We want y'all to understand we ready. We got a consistent thing going on. We about to tap in.
We bringing the energy for real.
So Uni,
sure.
When people come up to you and they think you're Jay, as far as the, you know, rapping as the artist, does that make you feel like a certain way? Like, do you kind of like get on like a high horse, or do you feel proud or happy that?
Yeah, I get on my high horse, hard as shit. I'll be like, yo, I'm that nigga. It's like, no, it make me feel like my brother moving in the right direction. You feel me? I'll never get mad, never take it personal. If anything, like I said, I don't really feel me listening to it because I be in the booth with them and everything. Like, I hear them late. I don't hear what they hear when it comes to them saying, yo, like, is that Jet or Jay? I really be low-key confused, but I dig the fascination, you feel me? Because it's like at the end of the day, they be hyped, they be happy, and some people just be trying to decipher what's up. Also, I guess it could play off our connection in a sense. You was asking how close we was. So I'm guessing that could play off the connection like, you know, that's my right there, and I'm his left. So at the end of the day, it's like, all right, they always together. Maybe they is mixing and matching down the line. But at the end of the day, no, that's all my man. Like I said, he tearing shit down. I'm just in the cut, you know, watching him work, and we making sense of the situation later. But no, it's all fascination, all shared fascination. And it's even more popping when I'm able to actually tell him, because I don't never carry it. I don't, you know, carry the dream on the tip where it's like, oh yeah, that's me on there now. I might play, but on the realistic terms, I'll let them know in a minute. No, that's my man. And they debate me down. I had people debate me down, like, bro, you ain't ad-lib on there or nothing. Like, I listened to that shit 3-4 times on your story. Like, you feel me? So, no, it's all love at the end of the day. I like it. They let me know that they tuning in, and they let me know that my man moving in the right direction. I fucks with that.
Yeah, I mean, when it happened with me, they be asking me, and I'm like, yeah, nah, it's me, but I be telling bro, he can rap too. Like, they don't be wanting to understand it.
He be trying to be modest. Like.
Nah, real rap. He there every time I record, so it's me. I don't be tripping though. Like, when they think it's him, I be looking at them like, you know, accent.
That's 100%. Yeah, he'd do me like that every time. Yeah.
Like, nah, like, bro be tearing it down.
Nah.
I said, there's a couple ad-libs he gave me, like, yo, do this. Because he has, like, he did ad-libs for my song once.
I ain't going to tell you what song it is, but I do got a couple ad-libs in one of his tracks.
Yeah, I stand there when I get done, and I ask him, like, yo, do you think this sound right here? You mean? And my engineer, shout out Keith Keys, too. Like, they part of the brain work with me. I don't just go in there and make it happen. I snap. I get in my bag.
Keith Keys and that, man. Shout out to both.
Yeah, shout out to, yeah, for sure. Dapper, all of them. But it's like, no, I don't never trip when they think it's him. I be actually embracing it because it's like, damn, it's two of them.
Yeah, see, he embraced it too because he be telling me to rap and punch in. I'm not punching in.
I'm trying to be the only rapper out here.
He is right now. He carried it. Yeah, he carried it.
It is what it is. My label got like three other singers, but I'm the only rapper.
Yeah, shout out to them by the way too, man. Devin B, Shay Lenari, man. Yeah. Shout out to them too.
I'm gonna let y'all. I can't reveal the other one just yet. She on her way.
Right.
So, if you were to be invited to Hot 95, do you have a freestyle ready? And if you could play any one of your songs on the Hot 95, which one would it be? Or would you get a fan?
I wouldn't have a freestyle ready because I don't be prepared for those. But I could get ready if they give me a date. Like, yo, give me some time to set up the bars for you. I'm coming with it.
Like, the honesty.
He gonna walk that shit, man.
You know what I mean? Because that's how I normally go. Like, I don't, my mind don't be wondering how. Like, I don't just be going off of the free. I can freestyle if you give me time, but over the time you give me a date, I gotta meet that interview.
I feel like he'll overdo it in all honesty. Just the way his work ethic crazy. Like, you know how they used to do them little freestyles when people be doing 10, 15 minutes? If they let him know, like, they would have to do that on the spot so it could be kind of like normalized. Because for him to be what they call a new rapper, or he didn't have his crazy discovery moment yet in the city, if they let him know ahead of time, like, bro, we're going to lock in on you on this date when you come in and have a freestyle, I feel like he's going to never stop.
Yeah, it's going to get
it's going to be crazy.
Like, I would prefer for them to tell me ahead of time so I can have the material that y'all need to have so y'all can see how I'm coming.
And we can even the playing field. That's real shit.
I can do it on the spot, but it depends on the mood that I'm in. But, yeah, to get back to the question.
Okay.
The song that I would want, it would have to be 2 songs, though, because I got a few. But I would want Not Again.
Yeah, they could do Not Again. Definitely No Options. Of course.
Yeah, No Options. And Lifestyle.
For sure.
You kept your promise, they never noticed you moving different. Yeah, when it's, yeah.
It's a problem, never tell you never spit.
Who started what?
Take some time for me.
I kept you focused, never let. That's what you gotta be. Yeah.
That's that shit. And for real, I feel like, of course, even though it's old, that's day one, Operate Again. It's only right.
Yeah.
Just that beat alone and set the tone to let you know that that's just so uni shit right there.
Lifestyle too. Lifestyle came from Long Story Short. That was my first take. I mean, I could take it way back. But if you're talking about modern day tracks, I'm going to really have to give it to Backdoor Freestyle.
Back to the hot box.
No. That's hot though, but I survived.
Oh, I'm lunching. Modern day, we're going to say TFA.
Oh, yeah, Thoughts From Above.
Yeah, TFA. To keep it a bean all the way funky, we could do Fort Bird because he did. That's like a two-track thing right there. So if we're gonna do something like a high 95, I say Fort Bird.
Jumping up so the 90 people going to.
Yeah, that's a slow tempo joint. He got an up tempo joint. Yeah.
Just run the check, please. I don't really want to talk.
Tap into that too. That track like 5 minutes long. That's on all plats, by the way. It's called Fort Bird. Tap into that.
Crazy the things they do for that clout. Oh yeah.
So relaxing that things to do out of mouth.
I told her to show me love for a couple days. She like it's plenty more when that came. Started, it cost about $100,000 for that chain. S.U.E tatted on the wrist and neck. You know, forever tapped for that.
Gang.
All right, we ain't gonna give y'all too much. Just go tune in. All right, so before we close this out, I want y'all to leave y'all fans and supporters with some advice,
inspiration,
and some quick shout outs if y'all have any.
All right, shout out to everyone who made it to this level with me, and shout out to the people who, you know, who were there. Because it's like I don't want to distinctively say names with this journey, but the level that I'm at right now. Shout out to the people who are really here with me right now. They know who they are. Shout out to my artists, more importantly, my family, my folks, S.U.E gang, people that I talk to on a daily basis.
Right, the family. Shout out to the camp for sure.
Fans.
Right. Definitely shout out to the fans. I mean, I've been showing y'all love all week too, so y'all know that.
Yeah.
Shout out to them fans, man.
And I appreciate y'all being patient with me because I've been taking my time, even though I'm giving y'all tapes and EPs. As far as video concepts, that's on the way. I appreciate y'all sticking it out the whole time. So, more importantly, as far as growth and development with all this, I want y'all to take y'all time. I don't want nobody to just jump in and get their feet wet. Like, if you really want to consider what y'all doing out here, Philly alone is a very hot city, and Pennsylvania alone is a very hot state.
For sure.
So just take your time and breathe. See the next day.
Yeah, let's make it through the summer, man.
Build better rapport with people out here so we can get to the next level, people. I don't want to,
y'all see me all day long. I be talking that good energy, good vibes, man. I stand on that for sure. It's easy to go to negative. It's easy to just not think and do the negative, man. Pay it forward, good energy, good vibes. Stay out the way, man.
Build with your people.
Facts. Check them goals off.
There you have it. Thank you, gentlemen.
You already know what's going on. You know how we rocking.
It's your boy S.U.E Jet. We out. Bye.
Bye.